So we finally have the GOAT LR Piccolo in Legends, which is obviously a bit weird to say after, Super Vegito being the first Legend unit and then going to Piccolo, which is definitely a bit weird. I'm not really too happy with this banner, but it looks fairly mid. But regardless, we will summon. I'm hoping we can just try and get one copy of him. We'll see how we'll see how the summons go. If they go really well, we'll keep going for more dupes. If not, we'll probably just stop at one copy. Purely because I went really deep for the Vegeta. I'm not sure exactly how much it was. I think it was close to 65k or something like that. So I don't really want to go too deep on Piccolo's banner here. Probably another thing as well, which I'm not super hyped about, is there's obviously two new supporters, which the supporters are okay. The issue I have with supporters is I like the idea of supporters. I think they're good when you look at it as a whole. But I think the biggest problem is getting dupes of them, because obviously they're very reliant on getting the next level tier. Which obviously with that, it depends, how you tackle it. For example, this banner does have two new supporters, like I said, which the rates are definitely better, but we'll see how good they actually are. Because remember, you need, I don't know exactly how many copies to get them maxed out, but it's over it looks max level. Is it 999's max level? So I can't remember exactly how many copies you need to get them done, but it's just a ridiculous amount, right? So personally, what I would do if I was Legends to fix this is I would include them in the free shop. So obviously we've had free supporters before in the past. I would just add all the summonable supporters in the same free section. Give them, I don't know, maybe the same rate as the other ones, so you have a good chance of getting a mixture of them. Because if you have a free way to get these supporters leveled up as well as summons, I think that's gonna, give a better view, I guess the right word, a better view on how these supporters are. Because I think that's the main issue. It's not the supporters themselves. I mean, they are a little bit toxic to use. Well, not toxic, but you know what I mean. They're a little bit annoying to verse. But I think the main issue is you have to use CC to level them up, which is the biggest downfall of them. So if they include a way to get that bit better, like these copies are a little bit easier to do, then I think everyone will have a different a different view on supporters, if that makes sense. But yet again, it is Legends, so I'm not expecting a change anytime soon. But there's another good thing about this banner as well, which I probably should mention, is a lot of people were worried that we weren't going to get pity on this banner, because they did mention in the other one for Vegito, well, they didn't mention once off, but they did mention about there may not be pity on the next banner. Which, like I said in my previous video, it'd be pretty stupid if they did get rid of pity. Because when you think about it, the pity for these banners, these legend banners, or even ultra banners, it's not really that good of a pity system. Yes, you're guaranteed the copy, or guaranteed to pull them eventually. But if you, for example now, if I pull Piccolo before, not this Piccolo, before we get the pity, then we don't actually get that free pity copies. So it sounds good in one way, because like I said, you're guaranteed to get them. But if you already have, pulled the copy of Piccolo, you're not going to get that free pity one. So I don't know why Legends have done that. I guess they're doing it because they want you to summon more, which obviously makes sense. But to me, the way I would look at it, if I was, let's say we pull Piccolo 10 multis before we hit pity, right? That would encourage me to go 10 more multis just so I get that other free copy guaranteed. That's how personally I look at it, but I guess Legends can look at it as in, it's an easy free copy, because let's say in the next 10 multis, to get to it, I pull another 2 copies of Piccolo, right? Which may not happen. Well, it was possible to happen, but yeah, probably the Legends that seems too easy to get. But at the same time, you can see with these summons and see for yourself, it's not as easy to get copies of these new units. So I'm not too sure why Legends I'd like this. I guess they're just money hungry, which is probably the big thing. But it will be interesting to see if they do change things in the future. I hope they do, to make things a little bit easier to level up these units and supporters. But we'll see, right? I also do think as well this Piccolo was definitely a unit no one predicted or guessed, which is, very it was a very weird announcement because they did say it was going to be a big character reveal. So everyone was expecting a sort of hype unit, but I mean, Piccolo's hype, but it's not as what they sort of promoted it as. Like, to me, I thought it was going to be like a Jiren or a 17 because I thought it was going to be tournament power based. But the reason I thought tournament power was purely just because of the equipment we got for the tag blues. So that's why I thought we were going to get some from Universal Survival Saga, but turns out Dokkan, not Dokkan, Legends had a different idea and decided to give, Piccolo one. I think Piccolo can actually get one for, like, a Dokkan Fest as well. That's why I was saying it, because I saw like a few things on Twitter saying that Dokkan could get Piccolo as well. So that would be interesting to see, because sometimes both Dragon Ball games, like the phone games, like to copy each other. So it could happen, but I guess we have to wait and see. By the way, we are chasing a certain summon animation here. In terms of Gogeta, I really want the Gogeta summon animation. I'm not going to go really deep on this banner to try and get it, but I am hoping we get it this video. Because that's the only summon animation I haven't got. Or, no, I haven't got the really good fake out as well. There's like a really good fake out you can get. That may not be a fake out, but there definitely was a bit of a shock. That was, wow, what we get, a Nimbus then? Wow, there's our first copy of Piccolo. That's incredibly lucky. Wow, I thought we were going to have to go to Pity for this one. But no, I guess, yeah, Legends decided to give me the GOAT Aura King Piccolo, that's a very good start. So we're going to offer 2 more rotations here, so if we pull another one, I might go a few more multis. We'll see. Like I said at the start of the video, we'll see how the summons go. If I get good luck, we'll keep going. If not, then we'll probably just stop, because like I said, I don't want to go too deep in this banner. Not that there's anything big coming up, but, summons get very annoying sometimes. I guess we can talk about the next week. So next week we should get a Zenkai as well, which I'm assuming, I don't know who it's going to be, actually. Probably someone from Regen, I would assume. Who? Probably Piccolo, maybe? Who's on the banner? We have got Demon King Piccolo, but do I think he's going to get one? Maybe? No. No, he's not really that old, really. Is he 2 years old? I can't remember now. He's still fairly recent, so maybe not, but who's the other ones who are on the banner? I think Baby's on this banner as well, which he's obviously got one. Yeah, there he is there. I actually don't know who. I need to check the banner again, but I can't remember who's on the banner. But I'm hoping we get an equipment as well next week. I think that's a good thing for Legends. If they can do that, a Zenkai and an equipment, like a good equipment for someone, I think that'd be a very good dead week to have all the time. So that's what I'm hoping we get. Yeah, well, I'm not sure who I want to actually get a Zenkai. I'm hoping it's someone good. But then, now I'm thinking about it, are they going to start spamming out more LF Zenkais now? Because obviously LFs are a thing of the past sort of thing. Well, I guess you can call LFs now just Legend units, because this Piccolo is probably not a, like I said, top tier unit. Oh, Omega's there, but nah, he won't get one. Will he? Nah, he won't get one. I forgot what I was saying now. We're getting a lot of Nimbuses. There's another copy. So this is the only really good thing I love about having supporters on these banners, is a Trunks animation or Bardock is guaranteed, obviously, new unit, which is obviously going to be another Piccolo. So that is a huge win already for this video. So yeah, there we go. I was a bit confused, and I was like, we should be in this soon. There we go. I mean, you know what would be like really funny for Legends to do, but also really stupid, is if they made it that a Trunks animation could also mean supporter. I mean, it could, but it's not. Would you call supporter new unit though? I guess technically it's a unit, but you can't play as it. But there's our second copy of Piccolo already, so he is aura farming like crazy. So the good thing about this is now we get the second art unlocked here. We may do a few more summons, because that is pretty lucky. We only waste, well, going through what, 15k CC, and we've got 2 copies already. That's definitely really good. I can't remember what's pity again. How much CC is pity? Is it 40k for pity on this banner? Because Legends like, well, yeah, Legend Rarity pity is a little bit less than Ultra. So I think it's 45 or 40k CC. I could be wrong. I might have to do that separately. Work out. But yeah, we'll do a few more after this one here. Have we got one more? Another Nimbus. Okay. So we're getting a lot of featured units, which is good, but I don't really need any other. Well, no, I need Demon King Piccolo unless I have a maximum out already. I know I need to do soon, but I forgot already. I've been yapping away too much. But he was the only unit I actually need on this banner. Actually, are we gonna get a unique equipment for the old LF Piccolo? They would have to make that a crazy unique equipment, or crazy equipment to make him busted again, or good again. So I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do that, but it'll be interesting. Okay, we're going to get another Piccolo here. Legend I was joking, Legends, I was joking. Okay, wow. So we just pulled 3 copies of Piccolo in 15k CC. I'm... Okay, Legends. I see you. I think Tani's starting to bless me here, my YouTuber, my YouTuber rates. Alright, we got some more CC here. We should have enough for another rotation. I may go more. We'll see how these summons go. Another Nimbus. That's obviously back-to-back Piccolo copies. What is this? Why couldn't I have this luck with Vegeta? Why do I have to go like 70k, well, nearly 70k CC Vegeta? And we've already got 4 copies of Piccolo and what, 16k CC is it? Yeah, because we used 15k CC on the last, well, mini summon session then. So now we're on another one here, so that's, yeah, 16k CC for 4 copies. I mean, we might as well go for 14 stars now, surely. I think I'm gonna, well, we'll see how, well, let me rephrase that. We'll see how far we go first before I decide I'm gonna go for 14 star. Because like I said, I'm not going too deep on the banner. Just try and get one more copy, but, I mean, it's looking pretty good, these summons so far. I mean, Piccolo does look pretty decent, especially with that, is it new ability he's got where the revive characters start off with, or when they revive they come to 28% health? Is that, I feel like that's new, I don't remember seeing that before. I could be wrong. There's a lot of units in Legends I gotta sort of try and remember what they do. So I could be wrong, it could be an old mechanic. I don't know if I'll do a summon skip for Piccolo. I might do it tomorrow night, because after these summons here, I'm going to start with more guide videos. Alright, we got some more CC here. We got enough for what, 2 rotations. So I might be able to get some more. We'll see how we go first these summons. Icarus is sometimes a good sign. I don't usually get really good luck with Icarus. It's usually 50-50. Sometimes I get good luck with him, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I usually get supporters when I get an Icarus animation, so... Actually, how many... I haven't even checked what the supporter levels are so far. Okay, Piccolo's done. I needed that Piccolo done. So, now I've pretty much got every unit on the banner 14... Well, except the new Piccolo. 14 studs, that's obviously a huge win for me. Like I said, I'm not I'll probably do the summer skip video tomorrow, because there is another banner as well to talk about, which is the... What was it? The Legend... like the Legends Finals banner? Like from the final tournament thing. The banner, by the way, I would probably say skip. I gotta, like I said, I'll look into it more tomorrow night when I do the video, but I think it's probably worth the skip. I just don't see a lot of value in it when you look at the rates and who you can get if you summon and stuff like that. Sort of like Piccolo's banner. If you don't get the new Piccolo, like the new Legend Piccolo, it's pretty mid, really. So, well, pretty bad, actually. So that, well, that's simply how I look at banners. Is like worst case scenario. Like if you spend 20k CC, and the only unit you get is a few copies of like Super Baby 2 or Demon King Piccolo, or you know, just random units that aren't really going to be helpful for your teams. That's sort of how I look at these banners. You know, like, is it really valuable if you don't get the new unit? Stuff like that. So I guess it's a good way to look at banners, to work out if they're good or not, but it can also be bad, because most of the time you'll be skipping a lot of these banners. But typically, that's why I like to say when we get Anniversary or Legends Festival, I typically say go hard on the banners, because the banners I have for them are always stacked with good, like, featured banner units. So that's why I always say it's the best time to summon. Where these sort of banners, you're not really getting much benefit. And like with these legend banners, which I've talked about before, is the reason why I really loved normal LF banners is exchange shop system in the pity section, right? So obviously you got summon coins on the old LF banners, and you can get LFZ power, guaranteed pity, tickets as well. You can get tickets for nearly forgot about tickets. I never really got tickets because I usually get shafted with them, so I just sort of left them. It's weird, though, kind of get good luck with tickets, but Legends I never got any good luck. I think a few times I got the new unit off of them, but not often. But still, it's still a way to potentially get the new units, so getting rid of them, it's not the best, but I guess a positive sign you can look at this is with these Legend Rarity units, you only have to get 5 copies to max them out, where an LF unit, it's like, it's over 10 times you have to pull them, isn't it? I'm not sure exactly how much, but you know what I mean. It's so much more than just getting 5. I guess that supported Gohan's on level 8. So you can sort of see what I mean. It's, if we had a better way to get these supporters maxed out, it'd be a lot better, but I guess I don't want to do that as well, because supporters can be pretty overpowered. Alright, so I managed to get a few more CC, so I only need 2 more multis, so not a lot, but it may be enough to get Piccolos, so we'll see. Nimbus, always good sign, guaranteed featured. Hopefully, anything good here? Do we skip? Green Skies is, yeah. I saw the different Z power in the bottom corner. I got a little bit excited. So I've got one more, and then we'll probably wrap up the video, because I'm not really want to go to Green Skies. Okay. Yep. Oh, and there's Piccolo. Dude, every time I skip, every time. Well, there's Piccolo done in how much? Under 30k CC? Roughly, that's insane. 30k CC basically for Piccolo for 14 stars is, well, and that artwork looks insane, man. Well, I think that's a good way to wrap up this summon session. That's, wow. We're getting really close to power level to 160. But yeah, that's going to be this video, guys. Let me in the comment section below how you guys went with your summons, if you got lucky or not. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you as I win the next one.